think, is the stream
Bloody
back on?
2020. Let me double check.
If not, we'll go straight to Xbox and do it through the Xbox, man. Oh, man, internet issues as always, man. I think
No, it's down.
It is down in it. I've gone live again. Thing is, I can hear you fine. You can hear me fine, yeah?
Yeah? You're live again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're live again, people. We are missing the action.
Goes quickest.
Nos goes quickest with a 1:10.4. Schultz is on a flyer. Yeah, I think we're having internet issues across the country. I'm not sure.
Is anybody else? Are people back in?
People, I'm not sure people have joined again. Oh, this is so annoying, man.
I'm just gonna mute my mic while I try and get a few people in.
Yeah, no worries. Hopefully the stream is back on, people. Let me know when the stream's back on, people, when you're in. We are having internet issues. Right, the stream is back on, people. It is, yeah, like Steve said. Let's jump on board with Adam. Yeah, I think across the country, I think there's internet problems across the country. The stream is back on, I believe. Hopefully, Tofosi's joined. And Hype Pipe Ting, thank you very much for the follow. Oh my God, let's not have internet issues. Come on.
I think most people are back in.
Pip, hey dude, how you doing? Thank you very much for following and
right, I need to
locking in.
Get Shag and Austin back in because it's saying to them everyone else has left.
Okay. Apologies, people. The stream does keep going down and the lobby issues are a problem as well. This is annoying. Don't you love it when internet problems arise? Obviously, with the weather here, it's fine, so I'm not sure why it's like this. Alright, as we look at Shrews.
Ping them an invite.
Okay, man. Alright, Shrews is just about to leave the pits. If it keeps going down in qualifying, dude, I'm going to try and run the stream through the Xbox app. And hopefully that...
Oh, you're on board with it at the moment, guys?
I'm on board with Shrews. He's on an outlap at the moment.
Yeah.
First issues this season, Steve. Virgin Media.
That's correct.
Alright, Shrews is on an outlap. He was the championship leader. Now he's down to second place due to last week's incident. And Schultz is absolutely on fire at the moment. Grit says the lobby is FUCK'd.
What do we do?
Yeah,
Skin
Shaggy's back in. Pip says, let's go. How you doing, Pips? Yeah, like I said, I've seen... Grit says restart. How many people have left and not joined back in, Grit? If you can let me know, please. And thank you everyone again for locking back into the stream. Apologies for these issues. It seems to be problems across the country. A few people, depending what internet providers they're on, are having problems.
Yeah, it's a bit crap, shall we say.
Yeah. Chop says don't need restart. Well, as long as everyone's in. We had issues yesterday as well in performance race with lobby issues. And even when we tried to restart it, we still had issues again. I do, so I can get back in. Oh, Grit, can't you get back in? Baz is back in.
Right, I'll get Grit. I'll invite Grit in. I need to know who's not in, and then I can invite them all back in.
Yeah.
Let's get Grit in.
Right, so Shrews is on a flyer, people. Let's try and get back into it. The thing is, it's so difficult when you're trying to focus on running a stream and stuff like that, and Cody's throwing issues and internet problems and stuff like that.
Kev balls.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Phantom says, up the Gaza. How you doing, Nafs Phantom? Good luck tonight, man. Art Prime says in the chat, what happened, Grit? I saw you on track and nearly done you damage. I missed you, luckily. Shrews is invalidated. As you can see, the bank in there. Dan Motorsport is retired. Is that on track? Yeah.
Yes. Must be. Yeah, it is.
Oh, interesting. Charlton says, sorry, Grit. All right, who else we got on flyers? Let's try and get back into the swing of things. Adam, Sector 1. So, Steve, feeling confident for Friday tomorrow?
No.
Quality. I hope
Not at
that's
all.
not at all.
Young Jackie's smashing me at the minute.
He
He's
is,
going.
isn't
He's
he?
got a time trial time of a 108.8 or 108.8.
The thing is,
Like,
you beat
what?
his TT time, and then he beat you again, didn't he?
Yeah, he just hulked up, didn't he?
Grounded.
Like, yeah.
Right, so currently,
It was like-
go on, man.
He was like Gandalf of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
You
Rings,
shall
yeah,
not win.
exactly, yeah. Oh, I tell you, it's kind of one of them things, Catcher, until you're proud of him, but you also like, don't beat me, son.
I don't mind playing second fiddle to me, son. I'm sure there's worse things in life.
That is true, that's right. So let's have a rundown of the qualifying results at the moment. It's first round of qualifying, so the bottom, well, at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers will be out. Tafosi's yet to post a time, but he's just about to do one now. He goes quickest with a 109.9. Wow, first one in the
Check him
109s.
out.
Unbelievable. So
Pink cars
Tafos,
at the front.
that's right. A pink Mercedes lockout at the moment, but obviously there's still two rounds of qualifying. So Tafosi's quickest with 109.9. Schultz is a 110.0. Adam third. Thompson fourth. Noswell is fifth. Dan Penels is sixth. PWR he's slowing down in seventh. Austin eighth. Cod ninth. With Rufio 10th. So like I said, the bottom four will drop out. Basden Ninja, Skin Shaggy, and Shrews. Grit is obviously just being crashed out. Yeah.
Anybody not in? If there's anybody not in, let me know. And we'll
cheers,
try and get them back in.
Nice one, man. Skin Shaggy is yet to post a time still, and Shrews.
He's in. He's in, though.
Yeah, that's true.
He's on out. He's on a lap now.
You're on Virgin Media, aren't you, Steve?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
Mine's generally
Pretty
okay.
cool, yeah. It's Virgin
it
Media in
runs.
London. They always do maintenance and stuff like that. So I back up with a viewer account, people. Thank you for locking back in and refreshing the stream and getting back in to listen to me and Steve, comms and co-coms on the Division 3 race.
Tell your mums, your dads, your sisters, your aunts.
Everybody you know. Knock on the neighbours as well.
Say, oh, listen, pet. Got the stream gun in here, like.
Exactly. Stick it on. Get a brew. So also, my recent follower, Hype Ting. Thank you very much. Like I said, I hope you're well, and thank you for the follow, man. I'll do streams every Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. All right, so Skin Shaggy is just coming around Sector 3. Flying around a bank.
It's going to be in...
Oh, he was grinding on the wall there.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see Dan Motorsport.
111.4.
Because he's going to start from the back,
He
more or
is.
less.
He is. Matty Boy, RCFC, no Connor tonight. Yeah, I know. I've messaged Beer and tried to say to him, can we get Connor in tonight? But I didn't get back in quick enough.
He's not racing?
I'm not sure. He is in the
Is he in this division?
He is, yeah. He's not racing, man. Yeah, he's missed the last couple of races.
Couple of weeks now, yeah?
Yeah, we need to get him back on the track, get him enjoying it again. Shrews just flying around a banking. What can he do? DRS Open.
Will it race, sir?
Third place, 110.0. Look how close that time is to Schultz and Adam. All right, who else we got? All right, so
Remember that?
What was that from? Go on.
That's, yeah, I think there was like a 1,000.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah, and you was like, that's no way. You bugger.
Let's see who's on laps, right?
All right, Schultz is coming out the pits. He wants to do another lap. All right. Don't want to put a jinx on it, but we're going well with the stream at the moment, people. It's not... no issues again.
All right, you gypsy.
Yeah.
Let's put no curses on it.
Exactly that, man. No voodoo dolls or anything like that.
Skin Shaggy's out.
All right, 1 minute 20 left of this qualifying session. At the moment, in the drop zone is Art Prime, Jewel Coot, Skin Shaggy.
Dan could start 15th here.
Yeah. Did he had an incident, didn't he? He crashed out.
Yes.
He did, yeah. Interesting. Championship contender.
So Adam's just put in the chat. How does John get P1 with no purple sectors? Because he was possibly 0.01 slower than each fastest sector, and ultimately, collectively, it was quicker.
Yeah, that's right. Dan Motorsport says, yeah, crashed on the fast right. Unlucky. Be interesting to see you pushing through the field. Very difficult track, though. Gonna have your, gonna have a hard job. Right. All right, so Julku is on the fly. He's currently in a drop zone. Is he going to get out of there? This will be his last opportunity. 30 seconds left of this qualifying session. But the thing is, it's interesting, though, Steve. When a stream
Austin's gone.
Austin has gone. Where's he gone?
For a walk.
Oh, I think he's retired in the pits. I thought The thing is with the stream, when it went down, though, dude, I could still hear you in the party.
Exactly.
It was weird. It was very weird.
Good job we weren't talking about anyone.
Yeah. Here comes Julku in the Merc. Can he get out of the drop zone? DRS open.
Go on, Joel. I know he was struggling like
14th
He's in the 14th.
Just out of the drop zone.
Yes, Cod's gone. It's Con. No.
Cod's happy in pits.
No. Charles was very lucky there. He's just spun. There was a yellow in sector 2.
Interesting. It's heating up now. But yeah, like I said, sorry for it dropping out, people. And I hope you're all well. Hope everyone is good. The weather's a bit inconsistent at the moment. 1 minute it's raining, then it's warm, and then it's cold and windy. But get yourself a brew, get yourself a beer, get yourself a glass of wine, whatever you fancy, and just lock into me and Steve. Me and Steve on a Thursday night. What more can you ask for with these incredible Division 3 drivers? DRS open from Art Prime. He doesn't get out the drop zone. So that is qualifying pretty much done. All right, let's get the tables up as well, people. There we have it. So like we can see on the right-hand side, Schultz is the championship leader. Shrews is second place. Dan Motorsport in at third. Noswell and Thompson. The two of the Nos party, the Nos posse, the Nos crew, whatever you want to call them, in the top 5. Have that. Connor, who raced last week, who's not in this week, but I'm sure he will get a seat in Division 3. Done very well last week. And at 4th place, Wayne Hammer. 6th place, Wayne Hammer. 7th, Rufio 8th. Cod 9th, and Dan Pennell's finishing off the top 10 in the championship. So Steve, it's a long way to go. We're only in round 5, I believe it is. Who's your money on for the championship? If you had to, put a bet on now.
If I like, I do like a nice little bet now and then. Nothing serious, nothing too major. Like, I would be going with Charles. Like, if he stays out of trouble, it's Charles. But Tifosi, you never know. Tifosi's come down as well. Shrews is always going to be there. Adams, Rapido, Nos as well. There's a couple that can go for it. But I am a betting man, and someone offered me evens odds, I would stick £20 on Charles at the moment. Yeah, that's it. The thing is though, there's other people that are sort of like TIR Cod. He's up there normally at the front, but he's had a few last decision mistakes. I think in Bahrain where he went for the wrong tyre and he had to pit near the end, and he was on for a podium. Like little things like that can affect your championship running. But that is the end of qualifying, I believe. Let's have a look at the stream chat, people. Wayne says, I wish I could be there racing tonight. Thank you for your best support. Much love to you, Wayne. I hope send our love to you and your family and stuff like that. Thank you for locking in. And at Total Impact Racing, we all, as a community, send our love to you and the family. And I hope you're all well, man. Yeah, much love. Back next week, Maxie, man. Yes, definitely. Let's get you back. Let's do it. Big shout out to you. So well done.
Ooh, like little Maxie Cole says, good evening.
Good evening, youngest son.
How you doing, dude? How you doing? Don't worry, I'm going to get you back what you done for me when I come up to visit you. You wait, boy. Little bugger. So we are paused on the timing screen with 1 second, and we're just waiting here.
Yeah, casually,
just chilling.
You would know. You live in London.
Yeah.
Waiting for a bus.
Oh, it's terrible. There's no point. And if you do wait for a bus, it's normally ram-packed.
I've just shared the stream on my Facebook, so hopefully we can get some more viewers.
Yep. Tofosi is currently the quickest in Q1 there. We'll go to Q2 in a second. So he does a 109.9. First one in to the 109s. And in the drop zone, the people out of qualifying. Dan Motorsport would have got through if he didn't crash. Baz the Ninja is out of qualifying. Art Prime, Skin Shaggy, and Grit all out of qualifying. I just hope we don't.
Yeah.
I want to keep putting Bugs jinx on it, but I just don't want any more issues. Just work,
What
people.
what is the strategy around here? Because I have no clue.
Likewise. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what the strategy is around here. Someone said earlier on they was going to do hards to softs.
I seen very briefly. I tuned in with no volume. I had because I was busy doing other things. I was curious to see what the strategy was now. And then on, is it Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah, did 4.
Yeah, I seen a few people going soft to hard. I also seen a few people going medium to soft. So
interesting. It's a very difficult track to get them hard tires to prime temperature. But also Matty boy RCFC says apparently it's supposed to be wet in Belgium this weekend. It is, and it's gonna spice things up for sure. And in the wet, the Pink Panthers don't look as good.
That's correct. They don't.
It's gutting, man. I was meant to go Belgium this year, but we'll be going Portugal instead.
You what?
You what?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Max with the angry faces. Don't worry, dude.
All right.
Yeah. It's because of
what
I said I was doing back in when I come up. I'll tell you what happened, right? So I went up to visit Steve and the family. Very kindly invited me up, and it was an amazing weekend. And so me and little Max are having a little tear up, a little play fight, and he does me in the downwards area, punches me, good old punch as well. And anyway, 2 weeks later, Steve says to me, he goes, you know when my boy punched you down below, you know he recorded it on his phone. I was like, you little bugger, he's getting YouTube hits from me. Oh, he's a funny lad.
He's a funny onion.
He's a joker, isn't he? He's definitely a joker. Dan Motorsport says soft to hard.
Right, okay.
Right, first one is, believe it's Cod. It is Cod. He likes to be the first one out.
He does, doesn't he?
He does. He can't wait. Eager Beaver for sure.
Yeah. See, it's early. It's early to go. To be honest, I did a quick lobby earlier because I'm actually trying to practice this week, and I did a 1.1 second lap faster on the softs as I did the mediums.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yes, I'll be starting on the softs tomorrow, I think.
Interesting. How long did the softs last around here? 9 to 11 laps, maybe?
What I did to work out the theory, I took 17 divided by 2, add 12, minus the square root of 9, and then I still didn't know the answer.
Do you know when you said that, my brain just went and it restarted again. There you go. Lloyd is in the chat, says Gaza B locked in again. How you doing? And it's Steve tonight. He locked into yesterday and he was like, G and Steve. I was like, no, that's Thursday nights. Don't you look at the TV guide? But how you doing, Lloyd?
Exactly.
Hope you're well. Hope you're well,
Salute.
man. Salute to you. Right, so as we
in the chat. Good evening.
Hey, Grandad Eddie, how you doing? And Mr. Robbins with the Dragoon with the 1 bit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and rip Asda off, Tesco off, but every little helps.
Every little helps. Amen to that. Cod with the first time in Q2, a 111.2. Phantom with a 111.6. Dan Pennells is slowing down. Noz, nope, let's go and became Ninja. He goes quickest.
Fastest.
Fastest, 111.2. Who else is on a fly? We've got Noz coming around sector 2. Rufio. Rufio. Goes quickest. First one in Q2 in the 110s with a 110.0 on the soft tyres. Dan Pennell's Noswell. Julku, 118.8. He must have spun out. Or he's probably shown his true pace. I'm joking, Jul. You always give me crap, mate. Joe Wills.
See, there's a few people, Rufio, Charles, they've committed, like Shrews as well, to Forces run the mediums. Adam, they're committing to the softs, which I actually think is not a bad idea. It looks like they probably ran softer compounds, so they've gone all softs for qualifying, then you've got 1 set of mediums and 1 set of hards for the race.
Yeah.
I actually think that's not a bad shout.
That is not a bad shout at all, man. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. The thing is, you don't get the hard tyres in qualifying no more, do you? Jay Wills.
Crap.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Who is PWR DeLorean. That's a great
Do me a
name,
favour, mate. Don't get to 88 miles an hour, please. I think you just might break the game.
You end up playing F1 2000 or 1988 or something.
F1 96.
Yeah, exactly. Who's that with the time? I believe that was Cod. No, it wasn't. It was Thompson. Yep, Thompson goes third place with a 110. Noswell went second place with a 110.4. Splits the Reynolds as at moment. Jorku. He goes up to seventh place, 111.5. And
It's a better lap.
Roof? Who's that just improved? Austin with a 110.7. Missing his times, flying in. Let's stand board with Chalks, flying around sector 3. On board with the banking. Robbins, Jargoon is into the pits.
Out.
Yeah, Chalks into the pits. He's probably using a scrub set there.
You know, actually now I've come to think about Charles with his superior pace. Is it worth him starting on the mediums?
It's not a bad shout. He's currently consistently... Oh, Adam spun. Well saved. He's on form at the moment. He's definitely on form. Pip says, you winning. You are PW DeLorean, that's why. Not winning, sinning. Dragoon did say he has 42 bits left. You want them 42 bits of 1 bit. So I want you to go 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit. Because all I want to hear is, all right.
Every little helps.
Yeah. All right, stay on board with Adam, who's just flying around for sector 1, just about to start his time. He did spin out, I believe, on his outlap.
All right.
There we go. All right, there's one.
There's another one.
Well, you got to wait for that to pop down, and then it does it again, Dragoon. All right, there we go, and again with the shoey. He's the quality. So, if you don't know yet about Q2, all right. Q2, the top 10 will go through to Q3, and the top 10 who go through will be starting on the tyres they do their fastest lap with. So, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th will drop out and get fresher tyres, though, in the start of the race. Thank you, Dragoon, though. Much appreciated. Go on, Steve.
I think round the track position is everything.
It is, definitely. It's like a faster Monaco.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
I fully... Dampenhouse is going purple sector 2, I think. I fully get that they need to have a Grand Prix in the Netherlands. But
110.6. Yeah.
I'm gonna cause some controversy here. Max Verstappen's not from the Netherlands.
Oh. Where is he? Austrian or?
No, he's Belgian. Well, he is. He was born in Belgium, and his mother is Belgian. But his dad was obviously Dutch, and he flies under his dad's flag.
Ah, interesting. Didn't know that. Pips says,
He would
go
on.
No, sorry, man. Pip says this.
He would never admit that.
He would never. The thing is, with the Dutch fans, they're incredible. Like every race I've been to, last 2 races, Monza and Hungary, the Dutch fans are crazy. Like they're mental. They have their own stands everywhere they go. They got flares and everything. It's like a group of football fans. Yeah,
We went to Belgium in 2016. The last time we went to such a place where we camped and stuff, and there was raves at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they're mental. They're similar to the Germans, I tell you. So Pip says, man, this channel grew so much since yesterday. 43 views. Well, do you know what?
0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. On a Thursday night, we get more viewers because obviously this is their Division 3 race. So all the family watch, and Shrews goes second place in the championship, second place in Q2 with a 10.2. Let's stay on board with PWR DeLorean.
Good lap.
Steve says, Steve is good at facts of the day. I do tell you that. Ninth place for DeLorean, 110.8. Let's stay on board with Charles, who's on the outlap. Let's stay on board with him and see him do a whole lap of Zandvoort.
Even if he messes this up, he can do a run on the softs.
Yeah.
So he's still got the time. Obviously, this is a new circuit. We have 14 turns around this circuit. It's not a very long circuit. So yeah, there's a bit of undulation, a bit of elevation change. So Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for everyone.
Curbs are very difficult as well, like we mentioned in Q1. So, yeah, Pip, so on a Thursday, this is the Division 4 race, so, do you know what I mean? GSD as well. Sorry, Division 3 race, my bad. And we do get more viewers, because obviously the families are watching their kids or their brothers or sisters, oh, well, not sisters, there's no girls in this league, the she races on a Friday. But yeah, so we get more viewers on a Thursday, we do. Sometimes we get up to 50 viewers and stuff like that, but yeah, no, it's not too bad.
Not too shabby, like?
Not too shabby, Alonso, as we're watching a championship leader, Schultz, fly through Sector 2. Good lineup from Schultz. DRS open here. Very strange DRS section here. It's going to be difficult coming into this corner, trying to get the overtake and trying to get that line right, going into the right left-hander. Very similar to a couple of corners which we have in Hanoi. As we can see, as we're coming up here now, you've got a banking section. This is going to be interesting. What can the championship leader do? Rampant Badger says, evening lads. How you doing, Rampant Badger? Hope you're well, man. So Schultz goes sixth with a 1:10.6.
The two teammates have exactly the same time.
That's crazy. That is crazy. They both done a 1:10.
Definitely both getting the maximum out of that car.
They are literally a 1:10.627. That's incredible. GG.
But Tifosi goes first in front of his teammate because he did that first.
Exactly. Yeah, that's mad that it's worked out like that. All right, so Cod does improve in his time, but he doesn't get out of the drop zone. Kirky
well,
says,
we've got a few people in the pits.
Go on, man.
Well, sorry to interrupt. Well, we've got a few people in the pits. People in the chat, what do you make of the Messi situation?
Oh.
And I don't mean, did you drop any crap on the floor? I mean, like Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona.
That's interesting, going to the Premier League. That is very interesting. Yeah, we've got many Man City fans in the chat. Is he going Man City, though? Is it confirmed?
No, nothing's confirmed, to be honest.
All right, so let's look at NAS Phantom. Benjamin Prime says, evening, G and Steve.
All right.
How you doing, Benji Prime, my Wednesday night buddy? Foreman says, evening, fellas, and Shrews Messi. Screw Messi, sorry, my bad. He's going Man City. It's going to be a fantastic signing. All right, there he is, Dragoon. Thank you very much, Dragoon.
Middlesbrough. Pippy from... Where are you from, Middlesbrough, yeah? PP from...
That's
from
not far from you, Steve.
Just down the road.
Just down the road, pet.
Seaton Carew, I live.
He is from that way. Yeah, Steve's from Seaton. I'm a resident now. I'm literally know the locals. What 12th place for Phantom.
I tell you what, speaking of Bury yesterday, I seen a great joke online. As I said in the chat, I do like it. Nothing too serious. I control it, and it's not an issue or nothing. I'm wise with it. But saying that, PP from YT, I seen a bet come up yesterday with Middlesbrough 16-1 to win the championship, which would mean if you put £20 on that bet, you would lose exactly £20.
That's brilliant. That's poor Bauer. Poor Bauer. Poor Bauer. Rampant Badger says they will kick the crap out of him in the Premier League. It's a shame he didn't come a couple of years ago. Obviously, he's still got the talent. He's still unbelievable. But I think Thompson's on the flyer. Yes, he is going through Sector 2. Let's jump back on board with the action as I drop the tables down.
Dan Motorsport said earlier on in the chat, that's a great lap by Shoes on the mediums. He's now changed to the soft, but I've got to agree. 110.2. That's a sub 109.
That is, yeah.
Potential.
Let's have a look what Shrews is going to do. Is he going to stay on them tyres? Let me just get as Thompson goes quickest with a 1:10.008 on the soft tyres.
Not quite James Bond, but never mind.
008. There was a 008, or was it 006 in one of the Bonds? GoldenEye. It was a bad guy, wasn't it? Who else is going off in the chat? Lloydie says, Messi will have to get used to being kicked about on a cold Tuesday night. That is true, but Ronaldo was started in the Premier League when he was a young lad, and it made him a much better player playing in the Premier League.
Possibly the greatest player ever, I agree.
I would say that 100%. And like I've always said about Messi, Messi is naturally talented. Ronaldo, it was kind of like he's a robot being added onto different parts.
Ivan Drago.
Exactly that. Exactly. He's upgraded himself every year. Like, he's become fitter. He's stronger. His agility is just unbelievable. And I watched the thing. We've got 1 minute left of Q1, so it's going to be flying in. But I've seen a documentary about him where they tested him on certain things, and his response to anything is unbelievable. Like, he's so quick. Like, he's unreal. He's a beast.
Forsy's looking brilliant here, by the way.
He is. I'm on board with him at the moment. We've got
purple sector 1.
Yeah. Let's have a look at fitted tyres. So he is on the soft tyres.
If he keeps this up, he's going to go quickest here.
Koki says, lad. That is Thompson, who's a lad. Right, let's stand board. Flying around the bank in, almost losing the back end there. Swinging round. Long right-hander here. Car straight. DRS open. He slows down.
Starting on the mediums.
He's happy to start on the mediums. Became Ninja. Interesting.
Sure
Chult sector 1. Who else is on flyers? COD. Let's have a look at people in the drop zone, people. That's what it's all about. COD is currently in a drop zone along with Jawcoot, Phantom, and DeLorean. DeLorean's retired from session, so he'll be out of this qualifying. COD at the drop zone, 4th place, 110.3. So let's have a look at Jawcoot. Into the pits.
He's hit the wall.
Out of qualifying and into the wall. But yeah, for me, Ronaldo is the king. He's unreal. Like, I'm not a big football fan as much as I used to, but I used to break my heart as an Arsenal fan. Right,
Adams not going to improve. He's lost part of his front right wing. Quite a lot of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll stand board with Schultz. He's currently 8th place. He's safe.
He must be backing out. He must back out of this, surely.
He's going.
He's not.
Became Ninja goes quickest. I missed that. A 19.8. Schultz a 19.9. Became Ninja.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Became Ninja quickest in Q2. Shrews.
He's Shrews as well.
He's slowing down. COD. He's coming into the pits. He just done a time, didn't he? So who else we got to false? He slowed down. Adam.
You know, with Charleston Ninja starting on this, that's a great lap by Ninja, by the way.
That's a wonderful lap.
With them two starting on the softs, if they do well in Q3, the pair of them, and they get away at the start, and there's an early safety car, this could play into their hands.
Yeah. Anything can happen in this race, man. It's going to be crazy.
And it usually does.
Dan Pinnell says, F me, this game makes up the track's limits as they go along. Don't get me started on the track limits on this game. Can't stand them. Adam says, I took my wing off. Oh, I hope you only took your wing off, mate. It's PG rated on this stream.
Yeah, don't get the helicopter out, please.
Quality.
Up to 47.
Up to 47 viewers. Thank you very much for locking in on this Thursday night. So I'm missing days. Do you know what I mean? I'm going back in time. All right, Mr. Dragoon with that 1 bit. Thank you very much again, man. But thank you for locking in to this Thursday night Division 3 race. G and Steve on the comms. And maybe we'll be on the mic dropping some lyrical, mystical beats later. We'll let you know.
Break it down.
Break it down. Adam says, oi Savaloy. Hey, there you go. Became Ninja says, is that a silent S, Dan? All right. Foreman with the 1 bit. Thank you very much. All right.
Tell you what, you'll be laughing all the way at the bank tomorrow with all
Exactly, mate. Popping into it. Lovely jubbly, people. I much appreciate the support in the stream. You know I do. I love you all. And with me and Steve, and also on a Wednesday, myself and Benji, we really do enjoy streaming to you guys. Mr. Robbins again with the all right 1 bit. Thank you very much, man.
You know what it is? It's our night in, night out, even though you've let the side down today.
I know. I forgot to get beers on the way back. Let's have a run.
You know what I'm going to start doing?
Go on, man.
Start texting you every Thursday.
Please do.
3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Get beers. And then 10 minutes later, if I don't have to reply, get beers.
Yeah. Please do. I'm so forgetful. So Dan Pinnells, who says in the stream chat the track limits are awful in this game, could have got through on qualifying if the validation didn't come into play. Dan Pinnells, DeLorean, Phantom, and Jawcoot all out of qualifying. So here you are, the top 10. Became Ninja with a wonderful lap with a 109.8. Schultz is 2nd place. Thompson 3rd place. Rufio in at 4th. Shrews in at 5th. COD 6th. Noswell 7th. And Tofolsi 8th. And Adam 9th. And Austin 10th.
Should we give a hot lap a go?
Yeah, you say the person.
I don't know the circuit, but I'm going to give it a go. I know we're all
You've
14
done
10s
30 odd laps today.
I know, listen, that's like driving to bloody Mexico for me.
Yeah. So Lloyd says in the chat, right? Says, Gaza and Stee, make a prediction when my Kubica Junior will arrive a week late. I can't even speak then. So when was the due date, Lloyd? When was the due date when your missus was due? Let me know. Yeah, he's gonna have a baba. He's gonna have a little baby.
Oh,
Get as much sim racing as you can now, mate. I'll tell you. No, I'm joking. No, happy times.
DJ Bowser.
There he is.
Love
DJ Bowser says, you bunch of pots. Thank you very much. Love you too, Bowser.
Yeah, jog on, pal. Only joking. Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you'd come in with a nice hello.
So let's give
COD first one out again.
Yeah, let's do COD. I don't think many people will be in party with him, so let's give him a go this week.
Yeah, cool. Bowser says, sexy voices. Yeah, me and Steve also do podcasts. We do story time with G and Steve. We read 50 Shades of Grey. We do a lot of things.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say Innuendo Bingo, wasn't it?
We do Innuendo Bingo. So yeah, just download our podcast and you can listen to us as you sleep at night. Hey? Oh, I don't know. COD looks... almost flew over the apex there.
Yeah, he's that's still somebody else.
Sorry, COD.
Just in case. Ninja had a good lap. Let's stay on Ninja.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
He's fast car as well.
Matty says, in my league race on Monday, I was set for the Q3 and then after checker flag, my AI crashed and got knocked out. Oh, that's happened quite a few times here. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Lloyd says, 20th of August. So where are we now? We are 27th of August. Jesus. I'll come back onto that, Lloyd, as we look on Stee to do a hot lap of Bacane Ninja and Zamvod.
So welcome to the new circuit addition to the F1 2020. Like Gaz said, we haven't raced it this year. However, this is the main straight. You're going to get to 200 mile an hour. It's possibly the only place you're going to overtake. Really brake late. Get tight to the apex. Don't touch that curb. You will spin round like you can't believe. Coming into 2, it's a quick gear shift down. Chuck the car in. It's a braking zone down to 2nd gear. Get the car tight. Quick upshift. Does he do it? Yes, he does. Foot on the gas. Coming down to the little kink at 4. And then you've got 5, which is again... At the 6, you want to cut the corner, get across to the right-hand side. Coming into 7, knock it down a gear. He knocks it down 2, get back on the gas. Coming down into 8, which is an absolute nightmare, knock it down. Does he knock the gear back up? No, he doesn't, because that's horrible. You don't want to get into the curb. Into 9, slowly, just wind the car, let the car accelerate. Into 10, to the left-hander, it's very tight. Down into 3rd gear. Again, get the car straight, up to 4th, quick shift. Coming down into the... chicane, which is going to be quite difficult in the race full of juice. Get the car chucked in, down into 2nd, let the car roll round into 12, up through the gears, into the frontal corner at 13. Want to be so careful because you can easily get on the inside there, which you don't want to do. Run out wide at 14 as far as you can. Get on the gas, open the throttle, round the bank curve. DRS is open now. Boot it to the line, and he goes across the line with a 110.3.
110.3. Steve, you know what? It was on the stream and all that, but my controller batteries went dead. What a bloody nightmare. I had full batteries before the stream. But they could see it. They could see it. So became Ninja 110.3, COD 111.0, and Rufio Choltz with a 19.9. Yeah, I had full batteries and it just died on me. Sorry about that stream, but that was bang on though, Steve. I'm going to leave you with Steve a minute while I get some batteries, people.
No worries.
All right.
So yeah, we are currently on board still with Ninja. So yeah.
Right, let's go on to Shrews. I'm going to jump on board with Shrews. Amateur says Bowser. 2 seconds.
Did we get that lap in?
We got about 30%, 40% without the no controller thing coming up.
Right, okay, that's fine. It should be enough, shouldn't it?
Let me get some batteries. I'll be back in a sec.
So, like I say, we're going to go on board with Shrews. We'll do the lap again for everyone else. Oh, Shrews goes quickest. Let's not do that. No worries at all. Yeah, battery packs. That is true. Mate, we'll give it another go, maybe. Oh, so obviously you're still on board for Shrews, who's done the lap, and he's gone P1, 0.05 quicker than...
I'm back.
Charles. Should we give that another go on the final run? Or?
Yeah, sure. I'm getting some batteries. Apologies, people.
Batteries.
Batteries. Typical. Skin Shaggy's left his session. That's fantastic. Try and get Skin Shaggy back in. Yeah, sorry about that, Steve. I had full batteries before the stream, and then they just died on me. Typical. So Shrews is quickest with a 109.9 at the moment. Thompson, Noswell, and Adam is yet to post the time. The stream is killing me, isn't they? Oh, you buggers. I'm sorry about that. All right, so. Little buggers.
We'll give it another go. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. So Joel says laughing faces and all sorts. Yeah. Former says battery packs needed. Yeah, I know. Thompson says, Phantom says Thompson outlap. All right, let's.
Thompson's third.
He is. He's currently on a 110.2. He's slowing down. Let's jump on board with Noz. Typical. If it ain't someone invalidating, it was a good lap from Ninja at the first place as well. Or he's gone down 7th now.
Right, so we generally should give it one of the top few here.
Right, let's put all the details up as well. Noswell has gone quickest in Sector 1. He's come up to Sector 2. Who do you want to do on the second time round? I've got full batteries now, Steve.
Should we do Shrews?
Shrews. Let's do Shrews.
I don't think we've done him for this season.
Bowser says amateur. I am definitely an amateur. Steve's not with his hot laps. That was pretty impressive.
You know what? I was like, this brand new track. I don't hardly know it, but I was like, I've got to go for it because it's fast and furious. You know, like
it's rapid.
This track. Vin Diesel to come out of the picture somewhere, but you know.
DRS open here from Noz. What time does he do? He goes quickest with a 109.7, knocks Shrews down to second place. So, Ninja's on an outlap, along with Tafolsi. 53 viewers we're up to. That's what I'm talking about, people. Thank you very much for watching me and Steve and the Division 3. That's my lyrics every week.
Yes. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
There you go, man. I told you.
You can't stop us because we are G and Steve.
There you go. I told you he was going to drop the lyrics. I told you. So back onto Lloyd, what he was saying. His baby was due 7 days ago. Fashionably late, just like Lloyd, as always. I'm going to go Thursday. So your baby's going to come on Saturday night. You're going to sit down.
I'm going to go for emergency C-section in 4 days.
In 4 days. Have a curry. Have a Ruby Murray. You and the missus in on a Saturday night. Get yourself a Ruby Murray, a hot one for the missus, and then the baby will come. One of 3 of mine was arrived once we had a curry. And the other stuff, a hanky-panky, try and do that. That helps it as well. Apparently. I've got 3 kids, you know what I mean? I'm well experienced in that section.
Yep, that's why I said emergency C-section so casually, because I've got 3 kids as well.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, that's right. Hey, 3 alike. Hey, the Ninja goes third place with 199. Go on, man.
One was emergency C-section, one was born naturally, and the last one was normal C-section.
Ah, interesting. Let's have a look. So, Foreman says, by the way, did you get any more info that charity 24 Hours Le Mans on iRacing? Do you know what? The guys messaged me. I need to speak. Do you know what? I think it's beginning of September. I'm going to message the guy again and hopefully do it. But we've got another one going on in 3 minutes left of this qualifying session. We've got another one going on in October. We've got a 12-hour endurance race around Texas.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Tafolsi, quick!
Tafolsi, I missed that with a 109.7. Woohoo!
He must have took that kilt off.
Yeah. Exactly. More aerodynamically fitted, if I do say. Bowser says, sun during Spa. Wet race app Sunday. Was that Da Vinci?
I've seen the weather forecast changed. It's not so bad for Friday, Saturday, but Sunday's still wet.
Ah. I wouldn't mind a wet Spa. It's going to be interesting.
Full weekend, I'd love it.
Yeah, same here. Obviously, practice starts tomorrow, so that'd be interesting. All right. There he is, Dragoon, with the 1 bit again. Thank you very much, Dragoon. So here comes Cod. So you're going with Shrews, yeah? We're going to do another hot lap?
We can, yeah.
All right. And Foreman with the 1 bit. Thank you very much as well. So Cod goes 6 with a 110.2. Let me just make sure I've got enough battery. Yep, it says I've got full battery, which it did say before the stream. But yeah.
They're going, Strews and Charles are going out line of staying here.
Ooh, 1-2 in the championship, and they're going out together. Dragoon, all right, with the one bit. Thank you very much. Matty says, I was born 2 weeks early. I was born by an emergency C-section. Bowser says, Facebook Messenger. No, it's not. This is Steve. So, Steve, you should know this, Bowser, if you look into my stream. So, Wednesday nights is Benjamin's Prime TIR bundle, and Thursday night is Steve, the Hot Lap Maestro.
See if the batteries work out.
Oh, don't say that. TIR Shawnee, evening. How you doing, man? Hope you're well. And going back onto what Matty says, he was born 2 weeks earlier. And when I was born, I was £10.4 when I was born. I'm a skinny chap now, but when I was born, I was a fatty baby, I tell you. £10.4.
So Shrews is just coming to the final corner. Let's give it a go. See if it happens again. So you want to build up the pace. This, like I said, this is quite heavily banked, even compared to Indy. This is heavily banked. You're going to go past the pit lane entry now, cross the line. DRS is open, 200 mile an hour. Absolutely barrel into turn 1. Brake as late as you dare. Keep off the curb. Get the car straight, up through the gears. You want to get on the straight. 2's down a shift, into the braking zone, down into second gear. Get the car tight. Get the car straight. Up through the gears into 4th. It's a tiny little kink. It's not really a corner. Into 5th as you into turn 5 as you go over the top of the hill. 6. Get to the right hand side. Back out to the left. Chuck the car in down 2 gears, which he does. Back on the gas. Coming in to turn 8, which is absolutely horrible. Down 2 gears. He stays on the cap. That's a great line to take into that corner. Get it tight, nice and tidy. Car straight again. Coming into turn 10. It's like a horseshoe corner. Absolute hairpin. He wants to slowly be careful. Up through the gears again. Little bit of a straight, not much of one, before you come into the chicane at turn 11. Chuck the car down into second before the second part of the chicane, which he does. Get the car straight, be patient again. Up through the gears, into the penultimate corner at 13. Be so careful that you don't touch your curb. Go to the outside and get on the gas at 14. Through the gears, 7th, 8th. And now the DRS will be open. Charles goes quickest, but let's see what Shrews does. And Shrews goes, and Shrews is quick.
Oh, what a lap time, a 1:09.3. Wow. What's that beeping? That was weird. All right, so who else?
I have no idea what that was.
That was
sounded like a smoke alarm.
It did. I think your old dear's not doing toast. All right, so who else is going on flyers? Became Ninja.
I lost my breath.
That was unbelievable, Steve. Became Ninja is on a flyer. Is he coming into the pits? He is coming to the pits. TIR Cod.
Well, just for the record, I'm going to clip that because I need to clip this because something was going to come of this.
I'll have a look at the stream chat in a minute, people. So Shawnee says, yeah, not too bad, but Gaz, just keeping myself to myself. Oh, fair play. I hope you're well, man. And Kai, I did see you pop into the stream chat. You did say how you doing. How you doing, Kai? Thank you for locking in, man. Foreman says
55.
Oh wow, check that out. So Cod is flying around the last corner. Is he coming into the pits? I believe he is. Yes, he is. I'm gonna have to go and check on my mum and dad in a minute. They're probably up in flames in the living room. Bowser says Gas's omelette is burnt. Yeah, I think so, man. I've muted my mic just in the right time. All right, so that is qualifying done.
Cheers, Joel.
Yeah, that was bang on, Steve. Unbelievable. It was that hot, it set my fire alarm off.
Yeah. I had to mute my mic across the line. I was out of breath. I was like, new track, don't know what to do. Make it up. Oh, I'm out of breath.
Yes, exactly. Joel says in the chat, much better that, Steve. All right, so that is qualifying done. Now, let's have a look at the stream chat while we wait for the timer to go down. So Benjamin Prime says, Gaz, that set off the smoke alarm. I tell you, that was so hot. That was such a hot lap from both Shrews and Steve. And the thing is, I've got a fire alarm in my bedroom. I don't know why there's one in my bedroom. I think my mum and dad don't want me to smoke in my room, but I don't smoke anymore. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'll be back in a minute, though. Actually, no.
No bother, man.
No. I'll check after the stream. It should be all right. There's a fire extinguisher in the kitchen. It's all good. Mum, you all right? Oh, quality. That was brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the stream chat as well. So, Adam says, F the first 3 corners up. Lloyd says, think Steve should do a voiceover when you come for a test. Steve, I told you this, Steve. You've got that voice, man. You got that voice, dude.
Geordie, that's all it is.
Oh, Bowser, I'm not even going to repeat that, dude. You bugger.
Yeah, I just recorded something there because I don't know what happened after the line,
Yeah.
but I'll if it needs questioning, I'll send you it.
Okay.
Something might come of it, but I've got it recorded. I don't know if our clips count, but you know.
Yeah, if someone mentions it and then we've got a clip, then yeah, that's it. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, see, that's who you meant with the singing. Yeah, it's Steve on a Thursday night that drops a little lyrics every now and again. Yeah, see, I told you. Dan Pennell says they'll be crispy by then. Let's have a look at the top 10. So that is it of qualifying people. Shrews is the quickest with a 109.3. Schultz is second place.
Great lap.
Noswell third place. Tafalsi in at fourth. Thompson in at fifth. We got Became Ninja in at sixth. Adam in at seventh, of course, and say then Cod in at eighth, Rufio ninth, and Austin is 10th. What a qualifying
Cheers for the
session
views,
that.
guys.
And
56.
50th. Thank you very much, everyone. Every single one of you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
It's going to be very interesting coming into turn one because Shrews is on the mediums as Charles is on the softs. Now, I assume, I've not seen this track from the start.
Yeah.
I assume Shrews will be on the racing line. If he is, that means Charles will be on the inside going into turn one.
Yeah, that's true.
And irregardless if he's on the outside, if he gets a clean start and they both get the same start, that softer tyre is going to get more traction and possibly get him ahead.
Yeah, that is true. Good to see. That's why I've got you in the comms, man. That's why I got you there, man. That's why I got you there. RN
Bobby Boucher
2101. Thank you very much for the follow.
It's
and
Rob.
Price. How you
Bobby
doing?
Boucher.
Hey, how you doing? And Pricey Plays TV as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. And Lloyd says, look at the Reynolds. And we will go at 7 past, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to quickly pop to the little boy's room.
Yep, no worries.
I'll be back.
You'll be back. Is there any smoke coming underneath my door? Nope, Mum and Dad are cool. That's fine. Let's continue with the stream, people. How you doing? I hope you're well, man, Rob. I hope you're well. How are you doing? I'm popping up again very soon. I miss you guys already. So as we can see, people, there is the grid, and we can see Shrews is on the medium tyres, like Steve said. Schultz is on the soft tyres. Noswell, Tafalsi, Adam, all on the medium tyres. Soft runners also. Thompson, Became Ninja, Cod, Rufio. And the top from 11th downwards will be starting on fresher tyres. That's going to be interesting. What tyres are they going to opt for? Oh, yeah, it's all happened in this stream. We had stream issues at the beginning. We had lobby issues at the beginning. We had Steve doing a hot lap. My controller battery's going dead during the hot lap. Then we had another hot lap that it was so hot that my fire alarm went off. It's all gone off. It's absolutely all gone off in the stream. But I'll tell you one thing that's not going to let us down. These Division 3 races are unbelievable. The championship battle. Let me get the tables up for you guys. There you go. The championship is heating up as we're coming into round 5. We're in round 5 at the moment. The next track, I believe, is Spain. So Schultz is on 69 points. Giddy. Shrews is on 58 points. Dan Motorsport's on 55. Noswell 43 and Thompson on 30. But I do say there's a lot of drivers in this and the pace is so close. Anything can happen. We are so early on in this championship. Is Schultz going to hold out and keep top spot tonight with Shrews if he gets a win? And he could take top spot back. And that will help Shrews out big time. If you know Shrews well, he puts his confidence in front, wears his heart on his sleeve, and he probably needs a win tonight because Schultz has pretty much had 3 and 3. He didn't win last week. Connor won last week, but Connor's not got a permanent seat in Division 3. So technically, it's 3 and 3 for Schultz as we're going into Zandvoort.
68 from 75, I've gone down at.
Oh, really? Let's go back and show.
68 points from the last 75 available.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's unbelievable. He's been on fire. He's absolutely been on fire.
Australia, I think he got 6 points in Australia. I wasn't here, but the maths, I never forget math. I never forget numbers. So, yeah, I think he's on 60. No, he didn't, so he got a point because he's on 69 points.
Yeah.
So he only got a point in Australia, or he got no points in the fastest lap at another circuit.
Yeah. I think it was the fastest lap he got. All right, so we're going to go at mid 7 past. So we are ready to go. Like me and Steer.
Hey,
We're
ho,
ready.
let's go.
Hey, ho, let's go.
When you come to a Newcastle match, that's on yeah. That's on when they
Ah,
all come out.
okay, yeah. Oh, nice.
Rob Novak will know all about that.
Oh, Rob.
Hey, ho,
Ho, let's go. Oh, I'd love to go to St. James's
next
Park.
time you come up, we are gonna have to go to St James's Park. It is, especially if they're winning. The place rocks. Like you can't even imagine.
Yeah.
You can say, for example, Gateshead is about 2 or 3 miles from Newcastle, like the centre.
Yeah.
Where the stadium is to Gateshead, to the centre of Gateshead, it's a couple of 3 mile. You can either win the score. It's ridiculous,
wow.
especially in a tight game. It's
Yeah.
it's mental.
Oh, the time is going, man. We'll be back in a sec. We are back, people, as we can see the drivers getting ready for the full formation lap. Let's have a run through the field. We have Shrews, Schultz, Noswell, Tafolsi, Thompson, became Ninja, as we can see the predicted strategy at the bottom of the screen. Adam, Cod, Rufio, Austin, Dan Panels, DeLorean, Phantom, Jewel Coot, Dan Motorsport, Baz, Ark, Skin Shaggy, and Grit finishing off the grid, people.
Shrews is not hanging about here, like he wants to get
He
on
wants
with
to
this.
get things underway, doesn't he? Hype Ting. Timmy says Charlton. Yeah, I used to play Battlefield with him. He's a good lad. Hype Ting. Charlton says finally found a game he's good at. Quality. That is true. He is true. He's shown some good pace this season. I tell you. Right. He says nice lap, Ninja and Rufio. Yellow bananas 1 and 2 for the race. Benjamin Prime says that video is immense. Every single time. That intro is awesome, and I kept it from last season. It gets you buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Pips says, let's go. 3 crashes, I bet. And the rest.
So it's not exactly a huge run, like I said, down into turn 1. However, Charles is on them softer tyres.
Yeah, that is true. Ben Prime says it does. I've got a semi. And the rest I've got.
All right, okay.
So as we can see, people, the drivers are getting into place for this Division 3 race around Zandvoort. The first time we have travelled here. It's not been on live Sky Sports, but it is here on Gazza Burgess' channel, and it is here at Total Impact Racing. Here we go, people. The engines are roaring. All right, there we go with a bit. Thank you very much. Good timing as well, that I tell you. Shrews is getting us on the front of the grid, ready for us to go. Come on, people, let's get the lights going. Have we got lights? Have they turned the lights on?
No, there's no lights at the moment. Come on, somebody go.
And they're off. Clutch release, full throttle. Here we go, Shrews.
Charles got a better start. He's going to go into turn 1 in the lead.
Look at it.
Behind him. There is. I've lost all my graphics.
That's all good, but look at the Toro Rossos. Both of them got a cracking start. Shrews down to 4th place. Didn't get the start he wanted. He goes onto the gravel. The 2 Alfa Romeos down to Folsey is down to 5th place. Schultz takes the lead here in Zandvoort. Thompson and Noswell 2nd and 3rd. Shrews 4th. To Folsey in at 5th. Steve.
Yes. I've lost all my graphics. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, let's down board here with Dan Panels. He's on the back end of Adam, but look aboard there. We've got Tofolsi on the back end of the Ferrari of Shrews.
I think I'm going to have to leave and join.
Yeah, get back in, man. Get back in.
Okay.
All right, let's get back in. All right, the stream is all good and all that. Yep, stream's going. All right, let's jump back on board of the action. Boys wouldn't let me take control of the car. Can we get a restart? Oh, Dan, not for one car we don't normally do, man. That happened to me in Bahrain, I believe it was. But let's get back onto the action, people. Who else we got running through the field? Let's have a look at position changes from the start of the race. We have Dan Pennell's up to 4th place. Is he in control of his car? I don't think so. I'm not too sure, but Shrews didn't get the start he wanted. He was under a lot of pressure from the likes of the Alfa Tauris of Thompson and Noswell. Charlton got the start he wanted. Migrating host. Uh-oh. Hope that don't affect the lobby. All right, let's get back on board with action, people. Sorry for going quiet then. I'm just hoping sure the lobby issues don't come into play. Became Ninja is 7th place. He currently has Dan Pennell's on the back end of him. His gearbox is... The lobby's fine, isn't it? The lobby's good. The lobby's good. All right, it's all good. All right, let's jump on board with DeLorean. He's currently 5 tenths behind Rufio. The Reynolds up to 7th and 8th. Down to Fossey. Has had an incident. Oh, he's spun out. He's losing position. Nas Frampton. Does he jump him? Yes, he does. Austin jumps him as well. Let's have a run through. Adam and Became Ninja. Look at this. We've got Dan Pennell's Adam, Became Ninja, and Dan Pennell's battling out very close to each other. I believe Dan Pennell's is in his car. Dan's binned it, says Foreman. Oh, it's Art Prime. Sorry, he's not in. That is... oh no. What's happened, people? 17th. Dan Motorsport, yeah, down to 17th. Good spot there. Let's have a look on board to see if he has any wing damage. He's on the hard tyres. Is he going to be coming to the pits? Yes, he is. That's not going to work out for him. Good spot there, Foreman. Very good spot. Let's jump on board with the leader. Schultz is currently 1.2 seconds. I need to open a party to get Steve in as well. Oh, no, you can get in. All right, so have a run through the field now. We have Schultz 1st place, Thompson in at 2nd, Noswell in at 3rd place, Shrews in at 4th, Adam in at 5th, Dan Pennell 6th, Became Ninja 7th, Rufio 8th, DeLorean 9th, and Phantom in at 10th place. The closest battle was, let's stay on Rufio. Look at that great helicopter view. Let me know if the stream's all right, people, as well, because I'm a bit on edge at the moment. I think we're having a few issues, but hopefully the stream is running fine. Look at that great view as we look down on Zandvoort. We have Dan Pennell's Became Ninja, Rufio and DeLorean very close to each other. Foreman says, all good, mate. Thank you very much. All right, I can relax now and get Steve back in hopefully very soon and get his beautiful voice back on comms. Art Primer's retired. Oh, unlucky Ark. Jackie Cole is back in. He has joined. We're going to hear his beautiful voice. Look at this, Dan Pennell's and Became Ninja going very close to each other. Dan Pennell's up to 6th place. The two Reynolds down to 7th and 8th. A bit of lock up there. The wheels keep spinning though from Dan Pennell's. He's on the soft tyres. Let's get the tyres up on the left side of your screen. God, it's hard when you're on your own. Quality. Art Prime says, retired the car boys, 20 FPS. Yeah, we're having a few issues, man. We had a few issues with my internet earlier. No, we had that yesterday as well, to be fair. We, yellow flag, sector 1. Who's that? Is that Dan? No, it's not. All right, let's stay on board with one car and let's just have a look at the stream chat. Let me know when the game is fixed. It's awful, mate. The game is so buggy. We had it yesterday. Benjamin's Prime was hosting the lobby. Then we switched it to Towley hosting the lobby. And there's just a lot of issues at the moment. Tafolsi and Nas Frampton. Tafolsi up to a 10th place. He did have a spin out, but Nas Frampton's going to come back. Let's stay on board with Nas Frampton as we go around the banking. And there we go. We can hear his voice. God, I've lost my voice.
You know, like, I don't know what happened. The game froze, and then it wouldn't let me do anything. Then it dashboarded.
Oh, man, this game is so buggy.
So anyway, I'm back. What did I miss? I see Charles has got the lead.
He did.
Shrews P4.
Yeah, that's right. Shrews didn't get the start he wanted. I tell you what, when there's so much action, I was like a rapper on the mic. I was like...
Yeah, I'm glad I'm back in. I was thinking, oh no, I've missed a few laps here. Where's my night out gone? Where's it gone?
Oh, quality.
So, yeah.
I'm on board with, at the moment, Became Ninja. There's a gaggle of cars, 4 or 5 cars very close to each other. Art Prime. Art Prime is a special session. Yeah, Art Prime. No, I'll try my best to go against what the quali ban is. I know you retired because you don't have control of your car and stuff like that. If you do get a quali ban, pop me a message and I will speak to the stewards and just say, listen, he left the lobby because he weren't getting enough connectivity. He had connectivity problems.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've been away for a little bit, but it doesn't matter because we're approaching lap 6. And we have the first one of the night from P4 all the way down to P9. Fasten your seatbelt, join the ride. All aboard!
There it is, people. G&C, the DRS train. We thought it weren't going to be possible here, but Total Impact Racing never let down. And G&C have got our tickets ready. Join the DRS train, people. Join the DRS train.
Loving it. It looks quite... the midfield battle looks quite good here. I just can't say anyone's going to get past. Like I said, it's going to be in a train. If Adam can manage to get closer to Shrews, because they're on different tyres, Shrews could be the cork in the bottle here. That's
true, but look at Adam's ERS. They're down to 8%, 6%. That's too early on in the race to have that low ERS.
Yeah, like we say, Charles is doing a really good job. It's obviously going to be a softer hard, I assume.
Dave Noble says, choo, effing choo, baby. That is right.
Yeah.
All right, so Rufio, look at that on the back end of his teammate. Go on, Steve.
We're going to come round again. Sorry to interrupt. Get it ready, guys, because we've got another one going on from P4 all the way down to P9.
Here we go. As we can see on Dan Pennell's cars, the back wing is open. DRS, if you do not know, if you're within 1 second of the car ahead, you get DRS, which the back wing will open, you get a slightly more speed. But if the car ahead's got on it, it pretty much cancels it out. As we can see, Austin jumping Nat Phantom down to 12th place. Noble says, ha 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 ha, laughing like Dr. Evil.
Charles is pulling a gap away at the front. He's down to 1.7 seconds. Noz is outside of the DRS behind him, also Thompson's as well. This is pretty much as you were again. We've got a gaggle of cars, like I say.
Let's jump back.
Adam's down to 3/4 of a second behind Shrews in 4th. And again, that all goes all the way down to DeLorean in 9th. We didn't think we were going to get one. We've got another one on the back straight.
It's coming
get your
again.
Tickets. Ticket inspector, here he is. All aboard!
Hey, there it is, people. The DRS train is being coming in and out. I tell you, it's only lap 7, but look how close these cars are. Virtual safety car.
Right. What's the pit strategy around here? Do you know?
I'm not too sure, but look, as you can see, virtual safety car is coming out, and that means the cars will drive down to a certain delta. If they go over that delta, they will get a drive-through penalty. And Rob says, good commentary, lads. Thank you very much. Cheers, man.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
That was just me Roman Grosjean impression without the whinging.
Without the crash as well.
we live again. Charles has got the jump there. He's up to 3.1 seconds on that restart. He's obviously done a good job under the VSC. Noz is down within a second just about of second place of Thompson's. Adam is now going to be a thorn in the side of Shrews because he is not going to go away.
He is not going to go away for sure. And I'll tell you what, as you know, the Stanleys do not back out of any overtake or any opportunity to get a position. Oh, sorry, that came out of nowhere.
Giggity.
Giggity. All right, let's downboard with Adam.
On the back of me, he's down within a couple of 3/10.
XCR says, let's go Ninja and Rufio. They're very close to each other. They're 7th and 8th. The Reynolds are looking very good. Robbins with the, all right, thank you very much. And Bowser says, my strategy around here is soft, 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 mediums, hard, soft. That sounds a night with the misses, doesn't it?
7 front wings in between.
All right, so here comes Adam. He will have DRS on the back end of
He's going to have a
Shrews.
slingshot round it. If he gets a good exit here, he's got him.
Yeah.
But like you said, the airs is dead.
Yeah, he's not close enough, is he?
Oh.
What's that?
No, with Adam.
Yeah. Oh!
He's got in the back of him. Yeah. Pretty standard.
Yep. Adam all over. Let's have a jump through the field. Tafolsi is in the pits. He will be taking their medium tyres off. Does he have wing damage? No, he doesn't, but he's not feeling their medium tyres.
Tyres he pits on.
If
he pits hard, he's going to the end.
Oh, he's on the medium tyres, sorry. Takes the soft tyres off. All right, let's downboard with the 2 Reynolds. Let's have a look at the stream chat. Stan says, no, we don't. We send it. Yeah, you do. That's right. Dan Motorsport
Lick that
says,
bloody stamp and send it recorded.
teammate hit me. Oh, unlucky Dan Motorsport. Is not having good fun tonight in this Zandvoort race, man. Keep going, though, dude. All right, Adam, let's jump back on board of that.
Yeah, let's See what's going on. The gap's got up to 3/4 of a second again. Looking further down, it's sort of settled down. Helicopter cam looked absolutely brilliant on Ninja,
It does
by the
round
way.
here, doesn't it? It's not giving me that view, but I tell you, I had it a couple of laps ago and it looks fantastic.
Do me a favour, you haven't got the helicopter out, have you?
If I had a couple of beers on the go, I would have. Look at this, though. Oh, I've got the helicopter. There you go. Look at that. Tifosi, Baz the Ninja, and Skin Shaggy very close as they're flying through Sector 3. Let's stay on board of this. This is going to be interesting. He had a drive-through, yeah. Tifosi had a drive-through,
What would you do
yeah.
if you were starting this race tonight? What would you do? Because I'm thinking a soft stop is a bloody good option, to be honest.
It's not a bad option. It's not a bad option. A few people said the mediums, and they're not feeling the mediums. But where is Became Ninja? He'll be going on the mediums after. Sorry, the hards after. They're saying in the stream chat, Tifosi had a drive-through. Yeah, I did see that pop up. I forgot about that. Thank you very much, people. Thank you. But yeah, are you going to start on the soft tomorrow night, Steve?
I'm thinking about it because my 9-year-old son is like faster than me around here.
And you don't want him to beat you, I tell you, because he'll be straight to bed. Turn the power off. Don't let him practice no more.
Yeah, I did that with Fortnite once.
Oh, you sent me a picture of your
board.
finger over the power thing as well. I was like, you evil man.
You what?
You what? Dan Motorsport with the fastest lap time. He will not get a point now if he's not in the top 10.
Yeah, he's miles away. He might as well be in Austria there.
Dave Noble says it's only 15 days till someone's birthday.
Oh.
Mentioning no names. Whose birthday? Oh, Baz Ninja gets out of shape there. Is Tifosi going to go around on the outside? He just survives there. Whose birthday is it in 15 days? Go on.
It's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
I'm getting old.
Oh, you.
34.
Right, look at that though.
Look at that down the main straight. Skin Shaggy, Tifosi, Ninja and Cod.
That was
absolutely
fantastic.
brilliant.
No, but look at that Tifosi. He done a Danny Rick. Yeah, exactly that. Let's stay on board with Baz the Ninja though as we look on Tifosi and Skin Shaggy. Tifosi went for a last minute move on Skin Shaggy, but fair play, he pulled out and Skin Shaggy keeps 13th place. Any other battles we got going through the field? We got Dan Pennells is half a second behind Adam and Became Ninja with him 4 tenths behind. Let's jump on board of that.
Ninja's going to get a run out of me, surely. Oh, careful, matey.
Major lock up from both drivers there.
So let's see how this all comes out in the wash. But at present, Shrews is 6 seconds behind Charles. And he's in the pits. Charles pits.
Chops comes into the pits. All right then, so he's taking them soft tyres off.
I think he can run them mediums. I think he can go mediums.
Let's
no,
see.
he can't. It's 24 laps. No, it's hard.
He's onto the hard tyres. Yeah. Okay, so Shrews does jump him. Shrews is up to second place.
Thompson's followed him in.
Yeah, Noswell takes the lead. What's he on?
To interrupt, but Charles has come into a nice clean gap. 4.8 seconds, which is probably going to rise to 5 by the time he warms his tyres up. So 5 seconds of clean track in front of him. Take your time, warm them up, off your pop.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
Nos and Shrews are going to have to give it big licks right now, because if they don't, they're going to come out well behind them.
With them hard tyres, Steve, that's what you want. You want at least 4 or 5 seconds from the car ahead so you can just get them tyres up to prime temperature and then push. Let's stay on board with Noswell. He's currently 2.3 seconds ahead of second place Shrews. Adam in at third. Dan Pennell's fourth. Rufio in at fifth place. Let's stay on board. Rufio. The cars are pretty much spaced out at the moment. We had 4 or 5 cars gaggling very close. Austin and Skin Shaggy though.
Love a gaggle of cars.
Love a gaggle. Look at that, we've got Skin Shaggy, Austin, Cod, and Became Ninja at the back of the field battling out. We show everything here. We don't let anything down.
Charles has gone off, I think. He's touched the gravel at least. He's lost a second to the car in front and car behind. See, someone else has had an issue on the straight. So Shrews is in the pits. This is going to be critical for the race here. See if he gets out in front. Yeah, he's going to get easy in front. Now,
I think Shrews didn't go pit, you know. I don't think it was Shrews.
Was it not? No, my bad. It was the other car.
Yeah, it was DeLorean and Phantom. And
my bad.
No, it's all good, man. All right, sorry for flicking through there. Let's stand board with Shrews and see when he does pit. Medium tyres, Steve. How many laps around here?
700. No, I honestly don't know.
String chat, let us know. If you've raced this track already, let us know how many laps the medium tyres can do.
That could have cost Charles that, because obviously Shrews is going to he's in the lead now and he's going to be barreling. He's going to have the hammer down. He's going to be like Thor, not when he's fat, but when he's fit.
I love that in Avengers when he gets fat. Cholt's 5-second pen speeding in the pit lane. Good spot there, Mr. Dragoon. Lloyd says 18 laps on these mediums. Okay, fair play.
18 laps on the mediums. You're gonna have to put the odds on.
Foreman says medium to hards are the best, to be fair. That's interesting. Tafolsi had a drive through. Yep, I've seen that. Rampant Badger said could win the race. Could win the race these few laps. Who's that there?
Yes, I agree. Adams got his foot down again.
All right, so Dan Pinel's into the pit and Rufio comes into the pits. They go onto the hard tyres. They will be going to the end on them tyres.
Unless I don't think that's the right option for the medium to hards. If you look at the timing screens at the moment,
Austin takes duel. Yeah, go on.
What is a pit stop around here? It's got to be 20 seconds. 20 seconds, yeah?
Yeah.
I've lost the times. My timing screen's gone.
It's this game, I'm telling you.
I think that puts Shrews and Adam down in 7th or 8th. I think everybody that's already pit, unless they pit now, is going to come out in front of them. And that could put them down in 7th.
My timing screens has gone as well. Cody's are fantastic, I do. So as I have no timing screens, let's stay on board with...
DeLorean's got to 88 mile an hour, hasn't he?
He has. He's glitched it. The flux capacitor is flying at the moment. So Art Prime says, I've just done a full connection test. Everything is fine here. Must be the game. Has anyone else had issues? Like Benji says in the chat there, we had issues in the performance last night. Everyone was ghosting and stuff like that. This game is incredibly broken and it makes it difficult. Rampant Badger says, I think position is key around here.
I think track position is key.
It
100%.
Is. Good shout there, Rampant Badger.
See, you look at you've got 12, you've got 10, 12, 19, 21 seconds between Shrews and 8th.
Oh, Tifosi! And Dan Pinnell's going side by side into turn 1, and Dan Pinnell's has lost out in that and spun out. They did go side by side. Wheel tap, and Dan has left the session. Unlucky Dan. Sorry, Steve, jumping over you.
Is his car gone, or is he just left?
I think he's
Come
left.
on, Dan, you know the crack.
Had to retire, says Dan Pinnell's. All right, closest battler at the moment, we got Rufio. Let's down board of this. We've got Rufio, Phantom, and Became Ninja very close to each other, and DeLorean's not too far behind.
Helicopter shot from DeLorean. It's fantastic.
Helicopter. That's the only thing Cody's has got right in this game is the fantastic helicopter view. All right, let's down board with Rufio. He's going to surely get the jump on Phantom. He's not on... But Phantom's on 14 at hold mediums. And
this is all going to come out in the wash. So Shrews' pit.
Yes, he's into the pits. Oh, but look at that. Became Ninja snuck out of nowhere on the right-hand side of my screen and gets the overtake done on his teammate up to 6th place. That was incredible.
So did someone say Charles has got a 5-second penalty or something?
Yeah, speeding in the pit lane. Dragoon spotted it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that will come into play at the end of the race. All penalties, time penalties will come into play at the end of the race. Will that change anything? Adam has got the lead so far. He's currently 7 seconds ahead. He does need to pit and take their medium tyres off.
He needs a safety car.
Yeah, that would help him out big time. All right, so Became Ninja Go on, man.
You've got to look at it Adam's got nothing to lose, really. He's going to come out in about 50. He's pit now. Not sure. He should have went long there, and I would have played the strategy. If the tyres are holding on. Yeah, that's correct.
Lap 17 of 36. We've had a few issues thrown at us, like I said at the beginning of the stream. We've had stream issues. Phantom comes into the pits. We've had all sorts of issues, but me and Steve will keep going, and Division 3 drivers will keep going. And we are... What does Shrews come out on?
We're halfway through already.
Yeah, we're half... Yeah, that's crazy. That has flown past. All right, so Shrews is 3rd place. Choltz did get the jump on him, like Steve said, out of the pits. So Adam's into the pits as well.
If the race finished now, Thompson would win with Shrews.
That's right.
With Charles 2nd and Shrews 3rd.
Yeah, that's right. The thing is, if a safety car comes out at the end of the race, that will be awful for these drivers with penalties.
100%.
Right,
it's kind of like a Bahrain, isn't it? It's a Bahrain safe pit lane. You come Monza barreling in, and if you miss your braking zone, it's a slam dunk.
Yeah, that's true. I've had that before where safety cars come out at the end of the race and literally dampen things. You're like, aha. Dave Noble says...
Dave Noble's bang on.
With half the race gone,
there's
still half the race. That is spot on, man.
The car that's on board with is absolutely identical, apart from the car that's in front of it.
Brilliant.
There's nothing wrong with the car at all, except it's on fire.
Oh, quality. Oh, Dan Pinnell's. All right. There you go. Thank you very much, Dragoon 1 bit, mate. Thank you very much, man. Let's down board with... Who's that gone off? Oh, that's Grit getting out of the way. Right, fair play. Dan Pinnell was having connectivity issues, so he dropped out.
Oh, connectivity.
Hype Pipe Ting says, do you guys use the racing lines and braking points? Look too good to be not using them. The drivers do use the racing line, but some of the drivers use no assist, some assist and stuff like that. But yeah, on this game, braking line is key because it's quite difficult on this.
Yeah. You can guess, but you're probably going to end up in the wall.
Yeah, or you just keep going. Right, closest battlers. Who's your money on at the moment, Steve? We've got Schultz 2.4 seconds ahead of Thompson
at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll see though. Knowing Charles, I'm not saying it will be at the moment, but at some point he will turn everything up and he'll go for it.
Yeah, here we go though. DeLorean's going very defensive as we look on ball with Noswell going around the outside. That was a perfect line from DeLorean.
Dolls go round the outside.
Round the outside. That was a perfect line from DeLorean there. That was stopping Noswell coming in for the cutback. Great line there from DeLorean. He's doing well. I tell you, he's coming in as a reserve driver, doing very well.
Doc Brown can't fault him.
Yeah, mighty.
Right up the arse.
Yeah, I'm on board with that as we see DeLorean jumping off the curb there. The curbs are huge around here, like I said in qualifying.
Yeah, they are 10 arounders, aren't they?
Huge. Oh,
there you go.
DeLorean, as we said it, commentators...
Safety car.
Commentators curse. He's gone too much on the curb, spun out, and Noswell hit the back of him, but he doesn't get wing damage. Noswell with a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Like I said, they will come into play at the end of the race as we look on board with the Renault. Is he going to come back for his teammate became Ninja? We see it into turn 1 a couple of laps ago, but he's not going to be close enough. DRS open. Not going to be close enough this time round. Great Scott, says Joel. That's right. Great Scott.
Just with the penalty situation included, which it's now known, so we're not spoiling anything. It's kind of like Charles is currently 5.8 seconds ahead of Shrews. So you've got that little 0.8, which seems to be hovering about for the past few laps. So we'll see how it goes.
This is going to be interesting at the end. I'll tell you, Thompson is, like you said, second place. If he, like you said, the fawn in this championship battle, he's currently in between the two championship leaders. Currently, first place is Charles.
That's Phantom disqualified. What's he disqualified for?
Oh, what was that for? Bad's in the pits, DeLorean into the pits. Charles is leading the race and leading the championship. Shrews is third place, but second in the championship. Dan Motorsport is a championship battler as well. He's currently 16th, so he's going to lose out big time in this race.
I think it's a case of everybody around the field. If you get points around here, it's a bonus.
Yeah. Dave Noble said the second call. Bowser and Dave have said, can we sing Barbie Girl?
No, I can do the male bald version. Come on, Barbie, let's go.
I ain't doing the Barbie bit. No way. All right, let's have a look at the chat as well, because there's not really much battling going on at the moment. We've got Rufio became Ninja and Noswell quite close to each other. We'll stand board with that and I'll have a look at the stream chat. Foreman says Phantom outblocked the pit lanes apparently. Oh, unlucky Phantom. Ansan said blocking
Probably
the
getting out
pits.
of the way, yeah?
Yeah, probably getting out of the way. Dragoon says it came up disqualifying for blocking pit lane. I did miss that. Apologies.
Yeah, there's that much action going on. That little print at the bottom of the screen, sometimes we miss.
Yeah. The action's so intense.
Thompson's catching Charles at a rate of knots as well. He's got that fishing rod out and he's reeling him in.
He's reeling him in. Phantom says, I caught the curve first corner and landed on the pit lane. Unlucky and all right, Dragoon. Thank you very much again, dude. Much appreciated.
Hey.
Most
half
time
of that one bit, please.
Oh, amen to that, man. But can we go out on Monday till Wednesday? Did you hear they're extending some places? They were 50% off.
You know, like, they are doing it themselves. Do I think the government should continue to do it? No, I don't, because I think we'll all pay for it again later in life.
Yeah, agree. And I am as well. Even skinny me is putting a bit of timber. Dan Motorsport and Dan Pinnell's.
So, I think it's been a great thing.
Me and you have been going out quite a lot. Not together, because obviously...
Nos all over the back of Rufio again.
Me and you have been putting pictures in quite a lot, haven't we? Saying, oh, look where we're eating.
But I just think it needs to stop. But like you say, I know a few places in the town I live in, they're actually doing it off their own back.
Oh, fair play.
They've obviously seen a 500% increase at this time of year compared to usual.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Monday to Wednesday. It's funny because one Wednesday I went for lunch and as I was walking out, the guy was like, oh, cheers, mate. I'll see you later. You coming tomorrow? I went, no, mate, tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry, dude. I'm a tight bugger.
So you catch you later. Like I said the other day, there's not too much action going on. You've got like 5th, 6th, 7th. After that, there's not a lot going on. I went to McDonald's the other day with the wife and kids. So there's 4 of us, yeah?
Yeah.
We had a full meal, like slap up. I mean, I had like a meal and an extra burger.
Yeah.
It cost us £9.88.
Wow. Well, did you see my McDonald's munch the other day? But saying that, when I was leaving on a Wednesday...
I thought there was a family of 4 eating yours, like, I must admit.
As I was leaving that place on a Wednesday, he was like, hey, you coming next week? I was like, I'll see you next Tuesday. And I'm not calling you that. Don't worry, I will see you next Tuesday. But yeah, no, mate, I've been abusing this. Look at this, though. Nozzle on the back of Rufio, like we said, has heated up. But yeah, I've been using this 50% as much as possible.
Look, while we've got Noz all over the back, it's quite fitting for the position of the race. You've got Ninja and Rufio. Rufio and Ninja will be on the phone to his team saying, I've got something to put to you, and I think you better listen. Mm-hmm. If we two don't pit, we're in for P5. If we two don't race, we're in for P5 and P6 for this race.
Yeah.
Anybody know what that's from?
No, go for it.
It is from Spa, 1998, Damon Hill and Ralph Schumacher, Eddie Jordan.
Hey, there you go. But look at this, though. Nosmo on the outside side. Oh, that would have been incredible, but he looks for the cutback. They're going. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. He gets DRS open, but DRS of Rufio has got on his teammate, so he's all good.
He nearly lost that there.
He did almost lose that, didn't he, going on the outside?
Hit the wall.
Bowser says, what do you think of the French? I'm not saying that answer again. Leave me alone, Bowser. Dave Noble says they eat snails. Exactly. Pip's back. Hey, Pips, how you doing? Gaz's mum loves a foot long. Oh, why did I even read that out? Oh, Bowser.
Here we go.
And
they're going to flood in. Like the dam.
Jesus.
Broken.
It was so close to swearing on stream, man. You're a bugger. All right, so look at this, though. Rufio's on the back end of his teammate. All right, Dragoon. Look at this. Is he going to have a look on the inside? No. Became Ninja. What would you do here, Steve? Became Ninja is under pressure from his teammate.
I'd be on the phone to me pal and I'd make a deal. And I'd say, right, let me past. And if you're my teammate and you're in a party together, let me past. If I don't make any headway, I'll let you back past. And as a teammate, you've got to do it.
You have to do it.
That's how it is. Round Vietnam last week, we go again. He's not going to be close enough, but round Vietnam last week, Jackie was at the early part of the race. Young Jackie was quicker than me, so I let him past. At the end, I was quicker than him. I couldn't overtake him. I didn't ask him to overtake me, but they should have a deal between the two of them, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me past and let's see what happens. If I don't check out and break the DRS, 3 or 4 laps later, I'll let you back past.
But look at this, though. He's going to get him. Thank you very much. Oh, that was always going to go and happen and going into that corner, sector 1. Oh, did he get wing damage?
He's got no damage.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Foreman, and thank you, Dragoon. Amazing. Thank you very much for the 1 bits. Much love. Keep it clean, please, lads, as Bowser says. That was very unlucky, though. It was always going to happen. That was going to close all the way, wasn't it, Steve?
Say that again, sorry.
That was going to happen, wasn't it? Going into that
100%.
corner.
Yeah,
DeLorean, Baz Ninja.
and they didn't.
Yeah, DeLorean takes Baz Ninja.
Just for just an update, what's going on at the front? You now have Shrews is currently 6.7 seconds behind Charles. Thompson's staying about 2.5 seconds. So again, if there's no issues here, Thompson's going to take the win. I don't know what the penalty situation is outside of the one we already know, and we're not going to check.
Oh no, until the end of the race, we will hear me screaming, oh, they jumped positions, But it's been lap 26 of 36, 10 laps to go here in Zandvoort. The front runners ain't had much airtime, to be fair, Steve. We've pretty much stayed on board with these 3 guys for the last few laps.
Got to stay where the action is.
Exactly that.
Keep everybody in the chat involved.
All right, let's stay on board with Rufio. I will drop down, though, because Skin Shaggy and Jawkoot, that's spicing up at the moment. Within half a second, Jawkoot on them fresh, soft tyres will put Skin Shaggy under a lot of pressure. Let's stay on board with that.
Sorry, I'm just checking something. You keep going.
No worries. Here comes Jawkoot, DRS. He will not be close enough, but this will be very difficult for Jawkoot. I will stay on and have a look on the left-hand side of the screen. The battle between Became Ninja, Rufio and Noswell, but going through sector 1 and 2 on a quicker tyre behind Skin Shaggy is going to be very difficult for Jawkoot. He's going to have to bide his time and just wait for that right moment.
On the softer tyre, I think, yeah, like you've just said,
back
he's
off
going to have at least a second half per lap. Just get up behind him. Just be careful. Slingshot around the last corner. Shake and bake. Boom.
Yeah, exactly. But Rufio and Nos is that's heating up again. Can't get my words out, man. All right. Thank you very much, Dragoon. Much love, dude. Much love.
How was that sausage casserole, Dave? Anyway, like I say, let's get back to Joel Cut. You've got a bit of a, like I say, shake and bake. If you've ever seen Talladega Nights, here we go.
Is he going to be close enough this time?
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Yes. Oh, laughing at Dave as well. The sausage casserole tonight. Here he comes. Look at the speed he's got.
Slapper on.
DRS open. He's going to go on the inside.
The inside. Break deeper, break deeper, break deeper. Skin Shaggy is not good. Oh, Julia backed out of that.
Yeah, he should have just gone for it. It's just out the points. Oh,
Rufio still
Bowser.
Up the ass of his teammate. You know he's right. That is a quote. I shared after with Gather's mum. All right,
oh God.
Yeah.
The things he knows, my mum.
He comes Rufio on the inside, going into turn 1. He's got the job done. Finally, he's got the job done.
Became Ninja puts his car in a perfect position there, though. It doesn't allow Noswell to take that position from him. So Rufio up to 5th place. Became Ninja 6th, and Noswell still in at 7th place, just biding his time, waiting for the right opportunity.
As Dave Nobles alluded to in the chat, a great movie, Talladega Nights. I just wake up in the morning now, piss excellence. Little 6 pound, 8 ounce baby Jesus. He was a man, for God's sake. Well, I like the baby one.
But look at this though, Steve. DeLorean has joined the party between Jawkoot and Skin Shaggy, but he's not going to be close enough for this overtake. He should have done it that lap before, because now DeLorean's on a gearbox of him.
Yeah, I can't believe it's come to an end again. 8 laps to go.
We will have podium interviews at the end of the race.
So Charles has now got a 3.3 second gap. There's 7 laps to go. He's going to have to give it hammer and tong. Hammer and tong.
Hammer and tong.
You know, just to even break that gap. Shoes is dropping back. Adam, it's all as you were.
It's pretty much, yeah, the times ain't...
DeLorean. He's lost a bit of time and don't know where they are on track. We're just seeing the timing screens up and down. Dan
Motorsport with the fastest time again on them fresh softs. Oh, what's happened there? Jawkoot missed out there. Did he hit the back end of Skin Shaggy, and that's allowed DeLorean to jump the position up to 12th place. So now it'll be DeLorean's turn to put Skin Shaggy under pressure. Noswell's got that time to 2 tenths. Let's switch back to this.
Oh, he's like literally like pushing him down the track.
Bowser, you mention a doner kebab every stream you're in.
Is he going to have a go? He's going to set him up for the. He's going to have a go.
He's
going to
go around the outside.
It is. It's going to. What a move! And he's got the DRS as well.
Oh, unbelievable that. I should have stayed on with the helicopter view. So Noswell finally gets that overtake on one Renault, but he's next now is behind Rufio. Will he get the overtake done? Because Rufio will now no longer have DRS on his teammate. So this is going to be interesting.
6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Charles is pushing like crazy. That gap is edging up. 3.4 seconds.
It is, isn't it? All right. Dragoon has made has made Danny Ricciardo have about 50,000 shoeys in the stream, and thank you very much once again. Sorry. All right, so DeLorean is currently 3 temps.
Yeah, it's all coming out in the wash with a few laps to go. Noz is now all over the back of Rufio, and he's going to get. Is he going to wait, or is he going to get? He's going to get the job done. Where they're at on track, they are now. They're only halfway through the second, going into 10-8, which is a bit of a naughty one. He wants to back out of this because if he gets on the curb, he will go around. That's nice and simple.
I have to say that lap before that overtake that Noswell done was unbelievable. Fantastic overtake.
Yeah, it was definitely a
on that corner there.
Trailer park girls go round the outside.
And Stan says the chat. Bowser, you're a bugger. Stop it, please. You're a bugger, Bowser. Please keep it clean. Come on. Oh, you bugger. You watching while I'll message you after, mate. I'll tell you. Oh wow. So like Steve said previously. Oh, but look at what's happened to Rufio there. He tried to go defensive, but that made him lose a lot of time to the car behind, which is Noswell. He's got 7-lap old hard tyres. They still have a bit of life in them though, Steve, won't they? Steve? Steve? Is he there? Where's my Steve gone? No! Steve has left me. All right, let's jump back into the action. Noswell is currently 3 temps behind Rufio. Became Ninja is 4 temps. He's literally in a Renault sandwich at the moment. Who's going to finish ahead of these guys? Because I'll tell you what, this battle has been amazing for the last 15 to 20 laps. This has kept it alive. Steve is a man down. He sure is. He's upset by Bowser's comments.
No, I was bloody talking without the mic on.
Oh, okay. No worries, dude. That's all right.
Not to worry.
That's
back.
all good.
He's back.
With a brand new track. All right, like, 4 laps to go, Steve. I thought the stream went down. I had a heart attack.
No, the gap at the front is, again, static at where it was. So, yeah. Let's be fair. Rip into me all you want because we've all done that before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that so many times. Or I've not muted it and said something about someone else and they've heard me. So Noswell is literally, I was going to say something, in the gearbox of Rufio. Is he going to get the overtake done? They had an incident here a few laps ago, but he waits. He bides his time. 4 laps to go in Zandvoort. This has been an absolute cracking race. It's not been battles all the way through. Baz the Ninja and Jawkoot. Baz the Ninja up to 13th place. Jawkoot's not having the best of races, to be fair.
He's gone wide. He's gone deep into the corner. He's not having a great season this season. I know he's busy as well, which is obviously work and life and family and everything comes first.
Yeah, that is
he's
true.
Not having a great season this year. But fair play to him. He keeps going. He doesn't back out.
Yeah, that is true. And Dragoon says, I love a Renault sandwich. You'd love to be in a Renault sandwich. I know you fly the flag for a Renault.
He does. He's their harshest critic as well.
He is. Yeah, I see him with the comments sometimes. So 3 laps to go, Steve. Let's jump on board. No, let's wait. Let's wait on this. DRS open from Noswell. Is he going to have an overtake on the outside or the inside going into turn 1? I don't think it's going to be close enough. Rufio puts his car in the middle of the track and doesn't allow that to happen. Does he go for the cutback? No.
No. They're still on board with him going into the 10-4.
He takes a wide line.
Up the hill. I'll tell you what, considering this is a small sec, there's quite a lot of grandstands. Are we going to go for another superb move around the outside?
He's biding his time. He's going left to right, just seizing that opportunity. But Rufio has put his car in a perfect position, like we said before.
He's in.
Well saved there, Noz. I tell you what, you would have got a lot of hate mail from the Noz army, I tell you.
That was my Cagoule impression. Does he have a Cagoule?
Right, so as that's
zip it up.
as that's cooled down at the moment, let's jump on board with the race leader and the championship leader. He's currently 3.2 seconds ahead of Thompson. Thompson second place, Shrews in at third, Adam fourth, Rufio fifth, Noswell sixth, Became Ninja seventh, Austin in at eighth, Tofolsi ninth, and Cod in at 10th will take the last point. But like we said, penalties come into play at the end of the race.
If you look, the guys have sort of dropped Ninja a bit. He was doing a great defensive job.
On Rufio and Noswell,
yeah,
he was.
Now they've got past. They've sort of dropped him a bit, but when he was in, obviously, when he was in front, they couldn't get past. So
yeah, that's right.
Just nearly a bit up the arse there.
All right, let's have a look at stream chat. Pips says, good race. It has been a good race. It's been very difficult for overtaking, but it has been fantastic. Is he going to look on the outside? All right, Dragoon. You just like hearing that all right, didn't you?
All right.
And Dragoon, if you put in 30,000 bits, the all right sounds a bit different. No, I'm joking. I'm only joking. No, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Much love, man.
Them Renaults are doing a great defensive job today. So, like you say, we've got about 2.5 laps to go. And the gap at the front is to 3.4 now. It seems to be static. It's sort of like push, off, push, off. Anyway, you were saying?
No, I was saying, Dave says, is it zipped up?
All the way at the top.
I was just checking, actually. Oh, no, you didn't.
That thing, have you not seen it? It's on Soccer AM. It's when Man City first signed John Stone. John Stones, yeah?
Yeah. I used to love
Soccer AM. I was going to say John Snow there.
John Snow? It's a snowman.
John Snowman. From the north.
So Noswell is currently within 5 attempts each time on the back end of Rufio, but he's not able to get that overtake done as they go through the ghosting car of Dan Pennell's penultimate lap of this Zandvoort race, lap 35 or 36.
Thanks for everybody who's joined in tonight. I really appreciate. Obviously, we do this for a laugh. It's good that we've got a little bit of an audience going on. So thank you very much.
Yeah, you make it as fun as we enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Like Steve said, I'll echo what he said. Every single one of you locking in every Thursday to G and Steve commentating on the Division 3 race. And Division 3 drivers never let us down. It's always been entertaining. There's still a long way to go in the championship. But yeah, much appreciated to all of you. Like, you keep the chat going. We bounce off of each other. All of us.
That's entertainment.
So Schultz is getting the last lap underway. So I will keep an eye on where he is and I'll get him past the line. But let's have a look at Noswell. Are we going to see a last lap overtake? To be fair, he's done well to keep behind these two Renaults. He's got one Renault behind him, but he's got Rufio ahead of him. Is he going to get it done into turn one? Have a look at this. It has a switchback on the inside. Oh, no. Oh.
I only caught the end of that. I don't know whose fault it was.
Oh, no.
Rufio's in the wall.
Rufio is in the wall. Oh, my God. That was so unlucky.
Sometimes you better just, leave it.
Yeah, exactly. Austin and Rufio.
For the sake of 1 point.
Yeah, he
was very lucky there with the spin around. I hit the wall softer than that last week, and I got a DNF for it.
Yeah, that's it, man. For Kayan Lin, 2006. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, and Dragoon with a 1 bit. Thank you very much. As we're on board with Schultz going around the last time around Zandvoort. That'll be 4 in a row. He did finish second last week. He's run out of fuel on the line. He takes the win in Zandvoort. Thank you. Thompson gets him. Where did that come from? We did say, and Dragoon did say, the penalty did come into play. Shrews 3rd place. Adam, I'll have a 4th place. Good race from Adam. Noswell. Does he keep 5th place? Where's Became Ninja? 4 seconds behind. Wow, Thompson takes the win. 5th place from Noswell. Became Ninja. 6th place from the Ninja. Austin.
That's what I meant, Ben. Oh, I agree with you.
All right. 7th place. All right. Thank you, Foreman and Dragoon. Tofolsi. Had quite a quiet race, Tofolsi. In at 8th place. Had a bit of a battle with Skin Shaggy, but quite a quiet race.
He had a lot more pace in his finish.
Yeah, that's true. Cod as well had a quiet race as well. He takes 9th place. Rufio, unlucky on last lap, mate. Takes the last point. And DeLorean, reserve driver, come in. He takes 11th place. Wow, I thought Schultz, and I forgot he had that penalty. I thought Schultz had the win, but Thompson. Oh, wow. If you can invite the guys, please, Steve.
Done it, on it.
Oh, thank you, man. Unbelievable. Schultz says, well done, Thompson. That is a sign of someone that is enjoying their racing and is happy to see someone else have a fantastic race. Fair play to you, Schultz. As we can see, Thompson, to tell you what, it's going to look at that dance. He's been practicing that, hasn't he? Hey? God, I'll tell you what. Put that on your mantelpiece.
I'm not sure I've got Thompson actually on my friends list. I need to add all these people who are in Div 3.
Yeah, that's right. Thompson, if you can join in, please, man.
It's open, like.
It's open. All right, Dragoon. All right, let me have a run through the drivers, people. So we have Thompson takes the win on penalty count. We have Schultz, second place, keeps the championship lead. Shrews in at third place. Adam fourth. Noswell fifth. Became Ninja sixth. Austin seventh. Tafalsi eighth. Cod ninth. Rufio 10th. DeLorean 11th. Skin Shaggy in at 12th. Baz the Ninja 13th. Julku 14th. Dan Motorsport 15th. Dan Pennell's 16th. And Grit 17th. Upprime DNF and Naf's Phantom DNF as well. Wow. And thank you very much for the follow. Webbers, thank you very much for the follow. And Telfie, how you doing? Good to see you in the stream chat. Good to see my old league having so many finishes. How you doing, Telfie? I hope you're well, man. Wish the family all the best.
Good evening, man.
Oh, wow. Is everyone in? We got Thompson, Shrews,
yes,
and Schultz. Of course, Thompson. He literally joined the party as soon as he went past the line. He couldn't wait for this. Oh, wowza. Let's have a look. Weber says, impressive display from the Reynolds. Ninja, you made your car very wide for quite a few laps. That was very unlucky with Noswell and Rufio at the end of the race there. All right, Dragon with the one bit. Thank you very much. It was very unlucky at the end of the race there, but I'd have to say, driver of the day, Steve, who's yours?
That's a tough one. You've got to give it to Thompson for me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Joe, Charles, thank you for one bit.
Charles was obviously flying, but
yeah,
you've got it all comes out in the wash. And
it does.
You've got to give it to Thompson.
Yeah. GG Thompson. I tell you, the top shagger now, mate. I tell you. But yeah, let's get back up to the.
Move over, Nos.
Yeah, move over, Nos, mate. Nos had a great race, to be fair, though. But yeah, Thompson is the man of the moment in the Nos army. But yes, let's get onto the podium interviews. 56 viewers as well. Thank you very much, Nos. Sorry, not Nos. I'm used to saying Nos. Sorry about that, Thompson.
Wow.
I'm sorry, mate. Sorry. I have to say, a pretty quiet race. We didn't show much from the top 3-4 drivers. You pretty much were spaced out, but you kept what you needed to do. Joel, thank you very much for the 100 bits. All right. You done what you had to do. Did you know Schultz had a penalty?
Well, before I start, I have to thank Kirky and Pev, the Jeffs of the Nos Army. Pev writes down everyone's penalties for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew Charles had a penalty. So I knew if I could just stay within the 5 seconds that I would essentially get the win. I was worried about Shrews catching us, to be honest, because at one point he got it down to within 3 seconds, and I thought, his tyres were like 4 laps younger than mine.
Yeah.
So I thought he's going to catch us in the end here. But I think all the lapped cars and stuff, he managed. I don't know if he lost a bit of time through them or what, but I managed just to hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting tyre warning signs. I thought I was going to get a puncture or something, but managed to hold on in the end there. But
yeah, no, that's
good.
It was like I said, it was a very quiet race. You done what you had to do. The guys in the party let you know that Schultz had that penalty, so you just pretty much managed it.
Just couldn't seem to catch Charles or get away from Shoes enough to get in sort of DRS. I think everyone was sort of feeling the same. I think Nos was really struggling to get round Rufio and
that's right, Ninja.
Somebody else, but
yeah, that was.
He was gutted that he missed his own race up, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Kirk in the chat says he's my hero, top racer. So it's a Thompson army now. Steve, you want to add a
all right, like Mara.
I am. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Just
to be fair,
he's doing the job.
Yeah, fantastic, man. You literally you obviously had your race engineers in your ear. I was watching the gap as the race was going on, and it was like 3.1, 3.5, 2.5, 2.7.
I know.
And you obviously had a cat and mouse in front of you. You were turning it up between you. He was turning up, you were turning it up. You obviously had it under control, you know, so fair play to you, man. It's like, yeah.
I was
Yes,
sitting
well
with the boys
done.
and all that. I
Well
didn't want to
done.
speak to either of you until I was in this party. Like Brad was saying, like, oh, you should get in the parties with him. It's good crack, this, that, and the other. I was like, nah, I'm not having my first
Saving it.
conversation until I've had a podium.
Saving it. Yeah, I'm glad you did, man. Because yeah, cracking drive. And on to next week, which is Spain. What's your feelings of Spain?
Spain. I actually quite like Spain. I mean, Noz and Brad despise it because of the slippery corners, but I actually don't mind it. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
No, good luck, and yeah, hopefully we see you again in the party, not
I
just on the
appreciate it.
podium, but practice races and all that. It'd be good to. You lot are a funny bunch. We absolutely love the Noz Army. Sorry, the Thompson Army. We absolutely love you.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, top shagger. No, GG though.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, Schultz, second place. I didn't see it pop up. Dragoon noticed it. You got a speeding in the pit lane, I believe it was, and I forgot all about it the whole stream. And I was just about to say it was pretty much it would have been 4-4 last week. You got second place. It was a reserve driver that took the win last week, but then Thompson popped out of nowhere and took the win for you. But second place, that's all good. You weren't really feeling this, was you? This track?
No, not really. I think I've done about 50 laps on time trial today, trying to just get a gist of how the track is, because obviously it's new to everybody. Hats off to Thompson for keeping that gap. I was trying to get away from him. Fair play to him. He pushed me all the way. Again, another racer this week pushing me all the way.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Keep it coming, lads. And yeah, I'm happy to get more points on the table. Keep that championship league going. That's all I'm aiming to do now, just to stay at the top and get as much points on the board as possible. Now I'm there. I don't plan on leaving.
Yeah.
Just while we're on, I've got my brain working. Obviously, take Australia out of the equation. That is you now with 87 points from the last 104 available.
Wow. That's impressive.
Well,
That's
I didn't
impressive.
think I was going to do that this season.
That's
2
impressive.
wins, 2 second places.
That's like Hamilton sort of. Well, actually, Hamilton would be like 104 from 104, but still, you know, like it's quite impressive. It is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
very much. I am enjoying the racing. I really
get your
am
head
enjoying
down. You've got Shrews who is literally going to fight you till the death. Thompson's rapid, and you've got Dan Motorsport as well. There's one or two others as well. So it's not. You will have a bad race this season, and once you have a bad race, these lads are just going to come in and boom, take that first spot from you.
Yeah. But you want that people pushing you, man. But no, GG, on to next week, which is Spain. And yeah, good luck next week, dude. Unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Nige, how you doing?
On the podium
On the
again.
podium. He was meant to still be on holiday, but his tent was literally blowing left, right, and centre. That
That's
video you
I
put.
think that was an excuse. Missus, we need to go home. Please, we need to go home.
Babe, just shake the tent. Shake the tent so it looks like we need to end the trip. No,
Do you know what? I wish that was true. I really wish
that video you put up was ridiculous.
It was horrendous.
Unlucky on your break. Do you know what I mean? You guys were away for with the family and stuff, and it was windy as hell. You had to cancel your trip a bit earlier. But yeah, you raced tonight, and did you get to have much practice and all that? Good points. Podium. Tell us about your race, Nige.
I said in the party beforehand, if I can just take any sort of points from this, I'll be happy, because obviously it's more than what I would have got if I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I had about 45 minutes practice before I had to go to, because I run a kids football team, so I had to go to that at 6:30, and then 15 minutes when I came back. So about an hour's practice on this track. So sitting in third, I just wasn't going to risk anything. I'll take third all day. I would have took 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Any points tonight would have been good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But just so happens it's quite a short, nippy little track that you can pick up quite quickly. So
See that, Pips?
I'm slightly fortunate there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, my holiday was dreadful, so this is a little bit of a silver lining.
I was half from the video you put on. I was half expecting Helen Hunt to turn up at some point, chasing tornadoes.
Listen, honestly,
Bill
it wasn't
Paxton.
far off. Honestly, it ripped the tent. It snapped the poles. The roof was literally touching the floor. 70 mile an hour winds. And the tent went in the bin after 2 months of owning
That's
it.
what
so
you used to do after festivals. So I should just throw the tent away.
Just
leave the tent
He
there.
spent like 400 quid on that tent.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just dreadful.
No,
so this
but-
is a little bit of a silver lining. I wasn't going to try and do anything stupid tonight. I just wanted to damage limitation on the,
And
on the
like,
points.
things like that will keep you in this championship till the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said, there's about 3 or 4 years realistically. Outside of that, maybe, but there's 3 or 4 years in this, and you're going to have to keep scoring points, because if you don't, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, last week was a disaster.
Yeah.
Spun at turn one, trying to give loads of space. So much space, ended up on the curb, and that was it.
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
race.
but you just got to keep going. That's what it's all about. When you get bad races, move on to the next race. But yeah,
It's great to watch.
it's thank you. Like as always, Division 3. It's like different people on the podium here and there every week and all that. Do you know what I mean? Dan Motorsports Championship battler. He's not there on the podium this week. Didn't have the best of races, but that's what it's all about. We want to hear different voices.
4th different winner in 5 races.
Yeah, well done, Thompson, by the way.
Yeah.
Cheers, boy.
Yeah, no, GG.
And don't rub it into Noswell too much, because he's
No, I
still
won't. I
crying.
think
Well, they're saying in
from
the
that
stream
other
chat at the moment, they're just saying, it's Thompson Army now, it's Thompson Army now, Thompson's Troops. I love that one.
You know what,
Thompson's
though?
Troops.
To be fair to Nos, he was fast, and then I don't know what happened, but on the last corner he went into the wall.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened.
He says that he says there was he just lost the grip and clipped the wall and lost his wings, so he just dove into pits. He was on a similar strategy. I think Shrews as well. He was on the mediums, and then
Yeah, he
from
was-
then on,
I
he just
come
seemed
round
to
the
get
last
bad luck
corner and
after
it was
bad
just-
luck. Yeah.
Bits of Noswell flying everywhere.
So
I
typical
was like,
Friday
I'll
night
take
with the
that.
lads, isn't it?
That's another position gained.
But
That
the
probably
Dan
would have
Motorsport in the stream chat says, not a great race from him, but he will be back next week. Don't worry, people, he will be back. But I'm going to...
Just to point out there, Gaz, as well, Dan Motorsport, if you ever watch any of his streaming, he doesn't use the racing line, so
That's
he
unbelievable.
deserves a medal for just
Oh, wow.
finishing without
GG.
that. So.
GG. No, unreal. But I'm going to end it myself, but I will say, as always, Joel, Mark, Dragoon, who else was it with the bits? It was...
Great.
Yeah, Foreman as well. Thank you, all of you, for the stream chat. And do you know what? Every single one of you that lock in on a Thursday night and any of my streams, I really do appreciate it. And there he is with an all right. Thank you very much, Dragoon. I do really appreciate it. Me and Steve love doing a Thursday night. It's our night out, but a night in, if you know what I mean. And we love it. The racing is fantastic. All of you viewers make it what it is, and same with the Division 3 drivers. And we're excited for next week's Spain. All right. Foreman, there he is, really all right as well. Thank you very much. But Steve?
Yeah, again, thank you very much, Div 3. You put on a great race. Got nothing else to say apart from it's good night from G.
And it's a good night from Steve. Thank you.